Okay guys, it's time to do yet again another game review, game preview Bunduru for Game 5 of this series between the Montreal Canadiens and the Viva Las Vegas Golden Knights. So if you're new around here, grab yourselves a beer and park that ass on a chair, as we're about to talk about what's been going on in the series so far. We'll talk about Game 4, and of course, we'll take a little peekaboo at the projected lines of both teams. But first, before we begin, if you guys are a fan of the Habs, or you've seen a blind zebra before, please consider subscribing to my channel, as I upload hockey content daily and would really enjoy having some more you Neanderthals tag along for the ride. And if you want to get in on some of the action down there in the old comments section, take a stab at trying to predict which player, okay, it could be any team, Vegas or the Habs, which player takes the first penalty in tonight's game. And if you get it right, I will pin your comment to the top and give you a shout out in the game review for this one. Now, the last game preview video, I asked you guys who would score the last goal of the game, and the answer was Nicholas Waugh, and hey, nobody said that. So there you go. Better luck this time. Moving on. This is a tight series. Looking back at games 3 and 4, if you ask me, the Knights, they deserve to win game 3. And the Habs won. And again, if you ask me, I thought the Habs deserved to win game 4, and the Vegas Golden Knights won. So, whoop-de-doo, right? Whatever. All we know is the series now has just become a best 2 out of 3. During game 4, I felt like the Habs came out way better than they did in game 3. They were playing hard. They were testing Robin Lehner early, but you gotta give Lehner credit. This guy comes into the lineup midway through round 3, and he stood on his head. He played a hell of a game, and that is some scary news for Habs fans heading forward. And when I think back to game 4, the Habs had a 1-goal lead heading into the third period, with Paul Byron coming up big yet again, scoring on a breakaway. And then the Knights tied the game, and of course, Nicholas Waugh would end it fairly quickly in overtime. And that was a bit of a heartbreaker, huh? Not gonna lie. I felt shattered a little. But hey, the Knights fans, they felt equally as bad, or even worse, with the result of game 3. So let's move on. Let's forget about the past, and let's begin looking into the future a little. Game 5 is tonight, and it's in Vegas, and this has been a good series so far. Whether you're a Habs fan or a Knights fan, or just a fan of hockey in general, you gotta admit, it's been a wild, dramatic series. And hey, the Habs, they weren't even supposed to win a game. They're not even supposed to be here right now. But they've been playing their hearts out, and they've been hard to handle, with Carey Price leading the way. And Vegas, God, and that team is just scary as shit. They really are. Anyway, let's take a look at the projected lines for tonight's game, and start things off with the Habs projected lines. Boom! Look at that. The first line, we've got Phil Deneau centering Arturi Lehkonen and Brendan Gallagher. And there's also a video coming out today about a change that I would personally make heading into tonight's game. I think now is the time to get Lehkonen out and replace him with Thomas Tatar. I don't know. That's just the way I feel. Line 2, we've got Nick Suzuki centering Tyler Toffoli-Ravioli and our little bundle of joy, Cole Caulfield. The third line, we've got Jesperi Paskaniemi centering Polly Put Me On Waivers Again, I Dare Ya, and Josh Anderson. And the fourth line, we've got Eric Staub between Yoel Armia and Corey Scary. Moving on over to the defense pairings, we've got Ben Sherratt paired with Shea Weber as the first unit. The second pairing, we've got Joel Edmondson paired with Red Cataract's Jeff Petrie. And we've got Eric Gustafsson paired with Hairdo. Now let's take a look at the Vegas Golden Knights projected lines for tonight's game. And we've got possibly Alex Tuch still centering Max Pacioretty and Mark Stone. We've got William Karlsson centering Jonathan Marchessault and Riley Smith. We've got the overtime hero of Game 4, Nicholas Waugh, centering Matthias Janmark and Keegan Bulbasaur. And finally, we've got Thomas Nosek paired with Dog Carrier and Patrick Brownie. The defense pairings, we've got Alec Martinez paired with Alex Donatello. Braden McNabb will be paired with Jose Shea Theodore. And Nick Holden will be paired with Zach Whitecloud. We've got Carey Price on one end of the rink and Robin Lehner on the other. Anyway, guys, that does it for this game preview, game review, Bunduru. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to predict who's going to take the first penalty tonight. And hey, I'll see you next time. Go Habs, go.